Texas, known as the Lone Star State, emerges as a formidable force in the American economic arena, with a population exceeding 30 million and an impressive concentration of Fortune 500 companies that outshine even the economic giants of New York and California. Its GDP rivals that of entire nations, positioning Texas as the 8th largest economy globally, outpacing countries like Australia, Brazil, and Russia. Yet, what truly distinguishes Texas is its remarkable ability to sustain steady growth, a feat that many developed economies struggle to achieve. The intrigue deepens as we contemplate the driving forces behind Texas's economic rise. Could it be poised to challenge California as the next dominant economic hub? What distinctive attributes propel Texas' economy to prominence at local, national, and international levels? Is its success merely happenstance, or does it stem from a deliberate economic strategy crafted for Texas? Furthermore, as Texas confronts a host of contemporary challenges, will it retain its position or yield to competitors within and beyond US borders? Before going further, please make sure to subscribe to the Financial Scoop and leave us a like below if you enjoy. Let's get into it. Delving into the intricacies of a state's economic prosperity, such as that of Texas, it becomes evident that the Lone Star State's dominance in this realm is far from guaranteed. Unlike sovereign national economies, Texas enjoys certain advantages, yet it also faces significant risks, contributing to a history marked by substantial booms and subsequent busts. The genesis of Texas' economic journey predates its official statehood, characterized by a landscape of affordable land that beckoned early settlers with promises of opportunity and fertile soil. Unusually, the retention of public lands upon U.S. acquisition provided a fertile ground for economic development. This concept of comparative advantage, centered on access to public lands, catalyzed the emergence of crucial industries like cattle ranching and cotton production, laying the foundation for the state's initial economic surge. The allure of natural resources and favorable logistics spurred business development, transforming Texas into a de facto sovereign entity for 9 years prior to joining the Union. However, reliance on a single industry, exemplified by the cotton boom, posed long-term challenges to industrial diversification. Transitioning away from resource dependence proved pivotal for Texas' economic evolution. Unlike many resource-rich economies, Texas possessed distinct advantages, foremost among them being its vast land holdings. Leveraging land as a form of currency, the state incentivized settlement and fostered economic growth, facilitated by trade opportunities with the wider nation. While early reliance on local industries mitigated the need for global competitiveness, Texas remained proactive, positioning itself as a key player in global trade and attracting corporate headquarters with favorable business policies, including the absence of corporate and personal state income taxes. This business-friendly environment, coupled with a surge in domestic migration, fueled record population growth in recent years, underscoring Texas' enduring appeal as an economic powerhouse. The absence of personal state income taxes in Texas serves as a magnet for both individuals and companies, particularly drawing an influx from California. Between 2020 and 2021, approximately 53,000 households with an adjusted gross income totaling over $7.2 billion migrated to Texas, with more than half of the relocating companies shifting their headquarters from the Golden State to the Lone Star State. If this trend persists, Texas is on course to surpass California in population by 2040. Texas' strategic investment in higher education, dating back to its inaugural constitution, laid the groundwork for its dominance in advanced manufacturing. This investment fostered fruitful public-private partnerships, positioning the state as a major exporter of technology. While Texas may not emulate California, its potential for surpassing it lies in its diverse industry clusters, which confer distinct economic advantages at local, national, and global levels. The significance of energy in the Texas economy, while advantageous, also poses challenges. Despite its leading role in wind power production, Texas grapples with the vulnerabilities of its grid system, exacerbated by extreme weather events. Beyond traditional industries, Texas boasts a rich history of technological innovation, with Dallas pioneering the first electronic integrated circuit in the 1950s. Continued investment in cutting-edge tech initiatives, particularly in semiconductor production, further solidifies Texas' position as a formidable player in the global tech landscape. Ironically, the state's initial constitution barred banking and imposed stringent regulations on private corporations, diametrically opposing the principles of free market practices that now attract businesses and entrepreneurs. Presently, Texas hosts the highest number of Fortune 500 company headquarters in the United States, a remarkable 55 in total. Its advantageous central time zone, robust transportation infrastructure, and business-friendly tax climate significantly contribute to its allure for companies seeking to expand and create jobs for Texans. Historically, Texas' central location in North America bolstered its economy, particularly during eras dominated by agriculture, oil, and trade. Today, this centrality continues to play a pivotal role, attracting companies, especially in advanced manufacturing, and stimulating innovation through increased investment spending. Notably, in 2022, Texas surpassed California, Arizona, and New York combined in semiconductor and electronic component exports, underscoring its burgeoning dominance in this sector. Responding adeptly to shifting geopolitical dynamics, Texas's government allocated a $1.4 billion boost to the advanced manufacturing sector through the CHIPS Act, addressing escalating tensions between the US and China concerning Taiwan, a key global semiconductor hub. Enhancing global recognition is paramount for Texas' economy, particularly in facilitating the movement of goods. With its strong footing in advanced technology and manufacturing, Texas is poised to further elevate its status as the top exporting state in the US, a position it has held for the past 21 consecutive years. In 2022, Texas' total trade volume surged to $285.6 billion, propelled by its extensive network of ports of entry, the most in the United States. Among these, the Port of Laredo in South Texas reigns as the nation's premier trade gateway. As American companies pivot away from Asian factories towards manufacturing in Mexico, Texas stands poised to further solidify its position as a global trade powerhouse. While Texas's proximity to Mexico offers strategic advantages, it also presents challenges, as Mexico serves both as the state's top export and import partner. However, persistent tensions at the US-Mexico border disrupt supply chains, straining trade flows critical to the state's economic vitality. The unresolved economic and political discord at the border exacerbates the crisis, underscoring the urgent need for federal intervention. International trade forms the cornerstone of Texas' economy, supporting over 1 million jobs through exports and an additional 500,000 jobs in foreign-owned firms within the state. However, domestic challenges loom large, notably a tight labor market exacerbated by a reported skills gap hindering recruitment efforts. Despite these hurdles, Texas sustains remarkable employment growth, fueled by consistent net migration from other states and abroad. Yet, this rapid population expansion, coupled with escalating economic activity, strains access to vital natural resources. By 2070, water demand is projected to outpace supply, potentially precipitating municipal shortages affecting over a quarter of the state's population if proactive measures aren't implemented. While Texas enjoys ample room for growth compared to California, the state must judiciously manage and safeguard its natural resources to sustain its economic trajectory. Water, a historically cherished and regulated commodity, demands urgent investment in infrastructure repair to ensure long-term sustainability and prosperity. When distributing GDP across its population of 30.3 million, Texas yields a per capita GDP of approximately $79,207, aligning it with nations like Denmark and earning it another commendable score of 8 out of 10. Stability and confidence in Texas' economy are bolstered by its integration into the largest and most influential global economy. However, this association also presents challenges, as Texas competes with other states, notably California, for talent and investment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like below.